So let's get into this and see if this game is any good. Just because people play it and they say it's popular and it has David Harbour in it, David Harbour from Stranger Things, doesn't mean because someone's famous in a game that makes the game good. Sometimes it actually makes the game bad. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure this guy's David Harbour would never, pick up a story in the game if he believes that the story is trash. But sometimes it could be out of his hands. So who knows if the story itself is good? Maybe the story is good, but the mechanics of the game is shit. Maybe it's like Dark Pictures game where the story is somewhat interesting, but the gameplay is garbage. Maybe that's the same simulation situation that might have here happen here. But as far as I know, I can't judge a book by its cover. It has to be presented in the demo first. If they cannot deliver in the demo, then there's no confidence towards playing a game simply because of famous actors in it. By the way, this is the before I even start and I cut off my voice completely. This is the girl that I saw at the beginning in the intro video of the girl's face. I swear if this is some type of murdering kids type it nonsense, I'd be like, yeah, I'm checking out the door. How you do the killing of a kid, if this game does that, is how it's done. That's important. Like in Last of Us, how Joel's daughter died. That's fine. It's how you do it. If you do it in a way that's creepy and cringy, then I'm checking out. But if it's done correctly, then it's fine. It's like, well, no one really cares if I check out or not. But hey, I've been playing games for as long as people have careers in any form of any type of genre. I don't make a career out of gaming because I don't see it in that fashion. It's a peace of mind thing, and it's a way of life thing. It's not something I trying to benefit off of, make money off. It's part of the whole creation process towards my career and my goals and my pursuit and my happiness. It's not needed for the things that lots of people use it for, which really angers me. Like, but at the same time, you can't force people to do what they do. So let's see what this game is all about. See how things turn out. I'm not going to judge it simply because David Harbour's in it. I'm going to judge it if it's actually scary and if it actually delivers on functionality and everything that you find in any game, regardless of type. And besides, scary stuff doesn't really ever scare me. I mean, I think I've been scared about two movies my entire life. I've lived past 25 years now. Two, two movies. Two. There've been hundreds of scary movies, and two have actually scared me. One was a foreign, another was an American. Two. So I don't know what the hell people do and what they consider to be scary, but um, I think people just don't understand the psychology of scary stories and fear. You know, um, some people want it to be too realistic. It's like, but it's a freaking movie, dude. Like some people want it to not be too realistic, but it'll take away from the realism that's needed for the movie, dude. Some people want to be right in the center. It's like, but then it'll be boring if it's right in the center. Like, you'll Spielberg it with regards to his movie and what he said in his movie. I forgot the name of the movie, but he said in his movie towards the ending of the kid that was playing him in that film. It's like you never want to take a shot or record a movie right in the middle. You know, I'm getting into it. Let's see what this is about. So, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad.
Oh, goodness, you scared me.
What are you up to, Jeremy?
I have to tell someone what is going on here. I have to try. You're not one of them, are you? Please tell me, Grace. You're not a spy, are you?
Who's spy?
Them. The others. All of them. No, you're too innocent.
I'm too innocent.
I need to get this letter to my niece. She would understand.
Just give it to the clerk, Mr. Waits, and he'll post it.
No, he could be in on it. What if he won't post my letter?
Then don't make it look like it's one of yours. Here, let me do it. Miss Emily Hartwood, Dauphin Street, New Orleans. You don't have the number? Not sure the postman's gonna find it without... Jeremy? Where'd he go? I'll just post it myself then. I'll just take this letter downstairs to the clerk's office myself. How are there so many books in this house and still nothing I want to read? Uh-oh, Cassandra, I'm touching your typewriter. I wish Batiste would drive me around all day. Maybe if I broke my leg. Huh? I already washed my hands today. Cassandra should be more careful with her medicine. Look at this mess. They're so creepy. Oh no, Jeremy, what have you done?
Okay, so there's only one. This is the only time I'm going to talk. I'll probably talk another time, but it's called Alone in the Dark for a reason. They got that part right. Everything's dark as shit. Not sure if that's a good thing for something that's classified as a game, unless their intention is to kill the eyes of the person by allowing them to increase the brightness. Just the rays from the light will actually hurt a person's eyes when it comes to gameplay, but pretty sure they don't care about your health with regards to what you're doing. Quality, graphics, quality. Sure. How about visual display? So let me get this straight. This thing was at a 5. And this is what 5 looks like. But I'm in a room where there's a lot of shadows, and it doesn't look like this in this presentation. Ah, man, people who make games. So let me increase it to a 7 at least and see what that does. Same thing in Control. You adjust the lighting, it feels like nothing happened. It was still dark as shit. I get that the game is called Alone in the Dark, but you don't want to make things so dark you don't even know where anything is. So I really want to keep it so solid until the end, but I gotta say, what the hell is going on? Like, this little girl seems to be unfazed by all this bizarrety. I think I might be on the money with regards to this. Like, is all this crap in her head? Or is this kid some type of psychopath or something? Did she grow up to be a psycho? She's dealing quite well with all this. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, but that's not normal. A child wouldn't behave normally in situations like this. So she's not exactly normal. Unless she grew up on this bayou in a place like this. Which is not normal for a child anyway. Like, who would have a kid hanging out in a place like this? It's very weird. I'm not sure if that's good towards the story whatsoever. Like, someone who thought of the story of this game and said, you know what's a good idea? Let's just put a kid at the beginning of the game inside of the building with their scary stuff. But why is she there? For what reason? Well, we'll flesh that out later. Like, cool. But, and we'll also make the kid, like, unfazed by many of these scary stuff. Like, okay, So far the story is going good with regards to that premise. But it is kind of weird. I kind of like it, but it is kind of bizarre. Which makes me feel good about it. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna try to figure out the logic of the game thereafter. Um, I like it, but I also think it's kind of stupid. You know, like little girl's kicking over the bear now to cross this because she walked downstairs because there's something creepy came out. None of this makes sense, but I kind of like that it doesn't make sense.
I suppose this mess pales in comparison to the foyer. Oh, a little night music. Mr. Waits, hello?
Last night I dreamt that my uncle hung himself in the attic, that we were too late. The house looked different, but it was still called Derceto.
Definitely a weird place. Feels like I've been here before, I just can't think why.
Let's not waste any time, Detective.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go get your uncle, Miss Hartwood.
What? Wait, what the hell? That is the demo? That's like a recipe for failure. I was glad I was talking throughout the whole damn thing. Apparently there's nothing to talk about. It's like, if I wasn't talking at all, that would have been like a 10-minute demo. 5 minutes if you just walk past everything and don't touch anything. The hell? Wait, let me play that again. And this time I won't say anything and see how long it is. I'm gonna count my watch. It's like the shittiest demo ever. They can't possibly be selling this based on the actor David Harbour alone, because if he's the one that's the selling factor of this game, then that's sad. The game has to be the selling factor, not the people that are in it. The only time the people that are in it are the selling factors based on their performance, and there's nothing to be performed in the demo that's quality at all, other than the game itself, which there wasn't that much gameplay. It was just interactions regards to objects. Yeah, this isn't good. Nah. If I was a betting man on whether this is a good game or not, I would say, based on that demo, hell no. I wouldn't buy this game. You start thinking, oh, well, the actor David Harbour decides. No. That doesn't mean jack shit. I can't believe how cheap this is. But like, how I'm racking my brains over here. I'm thinking, wait, how do you sell a game based on this type of intro? The video is very short, and you don't even get to see if you're here to actually see the actor David Harbour in this video game. He's not in the game. He just shows up and then boom, it's over. This is a demonstration of their game, the performance of their game. So far, there's nothing to celebrate based on the performance of the demonstration. I mean, I already knew the little girl was going to get got before she got got. Come on, man.
Huh? I already washed my hands today.
And it's not like it's something that anyone else has known. Like, most people would know that. It would be common sense. Put the kid in the screen. Oh, she'll be captured, she'll be killed, or she'll be introduced to something that's scarred. It's 1, 2, or 3. Okay.
Look at this mess.
Oh, goodness, you scared me.
What are you up to, Jeremy?
I have to tell someone what is going on here. I have to try. You're not one of them, are you? Please tell me, Grace. You're not a spy, are you?
Who's spy?
Them! The others! All of them! No, you're too innocent.
I'm too innocent.
I need to get this letter to my niece. She would understand.
Just give it to the clerk, Mr. Waits, and he'll post it.
No, he could be in on it. What if he won't post my letter?
Then don't make it look like it's one of yours. Here, let me do it. I'll just take this letter downstairs to the clerk's office myself. They're so creepy. Oh no, Jeremy, what have you done? I suppose this mess pales in comparison to the foyer. Oh, night, Mr. Waits. Hello?
And this will be about 7 minutes. No,
Last night I
6
dreamt that my
minutes.
uncle hung himself in the attic, that we were too late. The house looked different, but it was still called Dorsetto.
Like if you skip every
Definitely
single
a weird
conversation
Feels like
and
I've
just
been
play
here
the
before,
game
I just
itself,
can't think
you'll
why.
fall into like 5-minute marker because the little girl walks
Let's
so
not waste
slow.
any time, detective.
So it's 5 minutes.
Yeah. you're
Maybe
right.
even with the
go
conversation
get your
here, it's
uncle,
5
Miss Harwood.
minutes. So it's a 5-minute demo. If you skip conversation, it's a 5-minute demo. If you don't, it might be 6 at best. Like, so how's this a demo? That's like 2 things that you did. There was an interactive button and there's a move button. That's all. There might have been a look button, but looking is just standard whether you decide to look, zoom in and look or not. It's like, so there are actually 2 buttons, one for investigating, other for looking. Moving should be the standard. So I don't know. Definitely ain't gonna buy this game. That's for damn sure. But here's the thing: why I really got to look up online and watch people play the game. It might be a reason. Maybe they pay him a certain amount of money to do this, or maybe he just felt like this was an interesting story. The demo didn't sell it for me. The fear didn't sell it for me. The scariness of that atmosphere didn't sell it for me. Like, I found more interesting and scary stories within that of The Evil Within and Resident Evil. And I don't compare one type of scary story to the other type of scary story. What I do compare is the genre that they're in. Well, all the factors that falls in line with what's in that genre. One story might be different from the other, but what falls in the category of that genre type, those those check boxes, those things you have to check and things you have to cross out, those I's and those T's you have to dot and cross, they all fall within the line of what that type of game is. So yeah, based on this demo, I don't see anything or reason why I would want to purchase this game whatsoever.